I tested some of the best gaming earbuds of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Tron Smart Onyx Ace Pro. These earbuds offer surprisingly good call quality, providing a clear voice for the person on the other end. They also support Qualcomm aptX adaptive for a low latency gaming mode and have fantastic battery life, which is a huge plus. However, the fit is a major issue, they can be painfully uncomfortable, and the lack of a good seal means the sub bass is almost non-existent. For everything they do right, especially for the price, that comfort issue is just a deal breaker for me, which is why I'm putting these in the trash tier. EPOS GTW270. These are a really solid attempt at true wireless gaming earbuds, feeling super premium with a nice metal case. They sound great, especially for gaming on PC, PlayStation, or Switch using the low latency USB-C dongle. The main drawback is that you lose some functionality with the dongle, like on-ear volume control, and the mic originally didn't work with it. Though a firmware update seems to have fixed that for some. If you already have a separate mic and hate over-ear headphones, these are a compelling option, so for me they land squarely in the good tier. Turtle Beach Scout Air. Here we have a decent option for portable play, with a low latency game mode that's effective for keeping audio responsive. They have an IPX4 water resistance rating and fast charging, which is great for on-the-go use. On the downside, the build quality feels a bit cheap, the mic is muffled, and the audio can sound flat, especially in the low ranges. Because they are just pretty middle of the road in almost every way, I'm placing these in the average tier. SteelSeries Arctis Game Buds. Wow, these are just incredible for gamers who want earbuds. They offer both 2.4 GHz wireless for low latency gaming and Bluetooth, with excellent balanced sound quality and surprisingly good microphones. You also get active noise cancelling, which is rare for gaming earbuds, and a super stable, comfortable fit that's great for long sessions. While the ANC isn't the best on the market and the firmware updates are a bit of a pain, these are an amazing all-in-one package for gamers. It's an easy decision for me to put these straight into the God tier. Creative Outlier Pro. These things are an absolute battery powerhouse. We're talking up to 15 hours on a single charge, which is just insane for wireless earbuds. The sound quality is really impressive and warm, plus you get a ton of features like wireless charging and a low latency mode for gaming, all for a great price. They're pretty chunky though, and the noise cancellation is just okay, not the best you can find for the money. For me, these are a solid choice, so I'm putting them in the good tier. Razer Morade. Okay, if you're a streamer or a serious PC gamer who needs pure, unadulterated audio for long sessions, these are incredible. The comfort is next level, and because they're THX certified in-ear monitors, you hear every single detail with crystal clear highs and deep bass. The major downside is there's no microphone, so you absolutely need a separate mic for any kind of voice chat. Despite the lack of a mic, the audio is just so good for the price that I'm placing these firmly in the good tier. Sony EOBbuds. Wow, just wow. The active noise cancelling on these is phenomenal, and they have an unbelievable 12-hour battery life, which is the best in the industry for wireless gaming earbuds. They were designed with pro gamers and have low latency for PC and PlayStation, plus an AI-assisted mic to make sure your voice is heard clearly. The only real annoyance is the initial setup. You need to jump through some hoops with a PC and a mobile app to unlock all the features, which is a bit of a pain. But for that performance, it's an easy choice for me. These are going straight into the God tier. HyperX Cloud Mix Buds. These earbuds are all about flexibility, giving you both a low latency 2.4 GHz dongle for gaming and Bluetooth for your phone, which is super convenient. They're comfortable for long sessions, the battery life is pretty good at 10 hours, and they offer immersive 7.1 surround sound on PC. I really wanted to love these, but the connection issues I've read about are a major headache, and the companion software can be buggy. Because of that unreliability, I have to place them in the average tier. GBL Quantum TWWS Air. These are a pretty decent budget option coming in at around $100. And I love that they include a USB-C dongle that you can store right in the case. Super convenient for PC, PlayStation, or Switch gaming. They even have dual connectivity, letting you take a call on your phone while you're gaming. And the soundstage is surprisingly natural. However, the mic and surround sound don't really hold up against a proper gaming headset. And I've seen a lot of reports about the battery life tanking after just a few months of use, which is a major bummer. For what they are, they're fine but not amazing, so I'm putting these in the average tier. Sony PS Explorer. The Sony quality on this is honestly incredible for gaming. Thanks to the planar magnetic drivers, you will literally hear details in games that you've never noticed before, which is just fantastic. They are the perfect companion for the PS5 and the PlayStation Portal, delivering a zero latency experience with a really stable connection. But man, for $200, they are missing so many basic features like noise cancellation. The case is pretty bulky and the fit isn't the best. The sound is amazing, but the lack of features at this price point is a tough pill to swallow. So for that reason, I have to place these in the average tier. Logitech G Fits. These earbuds have a super cool party trick. They use light to mold the tips to the exact shape of your ears, which gives you a fantastic custom fit and great passive noise isolation. They work great across PC, PlayStation, and Switch with their low latency Lightspeed dongle, and the general sound quality is pretty decent for most things. The problem is, the mic is genuinely awful, and the battery life is short, and they have some really frustrating bugs, like the case just dying on its own even when you're not using them. The custom fit is neat, but with so many issues at a premium price, I can only put them in the average tier. ASUS ROG Cetra 2. These are definitely for the gamers who love that aggressive RGB look. And they pack features like active noise cancellation and an ambient mode, which is great for blocking out distractions or hearing your surroundings when you need to. The in-game audio is pretty good for a pair of earbuds, especially for single-player games. The big issue is that they sound muddy right out of the box, and it takes a ton of tweaking in a really confusing app to get them sounding right. Honestly, while they look the part and have some full features, the hassle of the setup and the audio not being amazing without a lot of work is a huge letdown. These are the definition of an average tier product for me. Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro. These are just absolutely packed with features, from the unique smart case with its own display to the impressive adaptive noise cancellation that seriously rivals much more expensive buds. The sound is powerful and punchy, especially for pop and electronic music, and you can customize it endlessly in the app to get it just right. While the transparency mode isn't the best and they can sound a little less refined than premium competitors, the overall package here is fantastic. For me, these are an easy placement in the great tier. Earfun Air Pro 4. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to value. You get clean, detailed audio with effective noise cancellation for a price that feels like a steal. They support a ton of high-quality codecs like aptX, lossless, and LDAC, have amazing battery life, and even throw in features like wireless charging and multi-point connectivity, which you don't always see at this price. The call quality is in top tier, and the touch controls can be a bit finicky, but for what you're paying, the performance is just phenomenal. I'm putting these straight into the great tier. Razer Hammerhead Pro Hyperspeed. If you're a gamer who plays across multiple platforms, these are an absolute game changer because of the Hyperspeed wireless dongle that gives you an ultra-low latency connection on PC, PlayStation, or your Switch. The sound is decent, especially with the THX profile that helps with positional audio in games, and they have a really solid build quality. However, the noise cancelling is pretty weak. The software can be buggy, and the microphone is just okay, which is a bit of a letdown for the high price tag. Despite the flaws for the core mission of low latency, cross-platform gaming audio, I'm putting them in the great tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best gaming earbuds for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.